Well, priming's done, and it was absolutely exhausting, wasn't it, Mo? 52 pieces, and it really wore him out, didn't it, buddy? Wah, wah. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, we got all the parts. Whew. We got all the parts primered. So let's take a look. This will be part 3B, I guess we would say. So like I told you in the earlier videos, we did a PPG Performance Epoxy. Man, stuff really does good. Primer. It's a high build, direct to metal, and it is super, super thick, which is, I mean, absolutely perfect for this type work. We had these wheels went from a Black Beauty high pressure blast to prime. So we'll just do, like, you know, on the outside where they show good, we'll I don't know, maybe wet 400, scuff, smooth them up a little bit, but they could actually be sprayed like they are white, and match the original John Deere finish that we had. So that's pretty good. The frame turned out great. You know, you get a pretty heavy orange peel with that. But the cool thing about this, for those that are restoring things, this is open, okay? So I could go in right now, or say tomorrow, actually up to 4 days, and I can mix my white paint and spray right over it. So if I didn't have imperfections I wanted to sand out, I could do that. Now what I'll do on these sides and the parts that show real good, I'm gonna sand those down. All right, Corvette went by. I'm gonna sand those down real smooth and slick them out a little bit, because I'll get some natural peel from the type paint that we're gonna be using anyway. But you can see where we had like the rust pits. I don't know if you can see it. You know, filled up. That hadn't been sanded, so that's going to take most of those out. And that's, I mean, couldn't have had a better product for that. So thanks for that, Sam. It was a lot of parts. I ended up using 3 sprayable quarts, I believe, maybe 4. It just kept going and going. You can see the side, like the hood hinge sides where they've still got some pits. We'll block those down. They may need a little icing, a little glaze, and then a reprime to get them to the point where we want them to be. But the little parts will be perfect just to blast away. So in a few days, when I get the paint code figured out, most of these little parts I'm going to leave them hanging, and I'll mix up my paint. I'm actually just going to go ahead and spray them white. Okay. Let's see here. And like I said, you saw the fenders in the 80 grit before. Actually double coated. I put 2 coats on this, so anywhere it's not pitted should block down and finish sand out and be ready to go. But I do have a lot of work, obviously, to do in these areas. But we'll take care of that. That won't be no big deal. But everything turned out real well. Extremely sticky stuff. The cast pieces like this, that's ready to paint. You know, there's nothing, you don't want to sand, and you want that original look there. So that'll be ready to blast. We will sand pieces like this and slick them up. So it's getting fun. A lot of the I don't want to say the hard work, but the what's the word I'm looking for? You know, a lot of the muscle work, I guess you'd say, tearing down and blasting, cleaning, and getting to a primer. It always makes you feel like you're getting somewhere at this point. So, you know, the thing I'll do, so when we go back together with it, next video we'll probably be doing, I won't do body work videos or nothing, but we'll probably be doing some white, dogwood white. My first item of business is going to be to get this frame painted. Once I get the frame painted, then I can start putting all these parts in and get it all back to one unit again. yeah, my biggest concern is building the bottom end. That was quite an adventure taking it apart, so it's going to be 10 times harder putting it back together. Okay, the fenders, the hood, and the stuff like that, that's pretty much gravy stuff, so that won't be bad. And we're making some good progress, and it's going to be really nice. And Mo's scared of something. What's going on, bud? Huh? Ooh, what is it? Well, look for you on the next video. We'll do some white, hopefully. And we'll talk to you later. Have a good one.